Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003, and today we are playing some Genshin Impact. We're gonna see if we can finish the Lantern Rite story. I don't think we're gonna be able, but we'll get through as much as we can. And this is the last day I'm actually going to do a Genshin stream for the rest of the update. Like, for the rest of this current version. Because in reference to this going live, next week is the beginning of a new update, so before I switch screens I need to make sure that I transfer stuff over successfully, because I don't want to be a boy failure, because being a boy failure would stink. Alright, there we go. Dupa dupa. Okay, but yeah, we're playing some good old Genshin Impact. We're Thank you for the boobs, Len. Anyways, I should probably stop talking about what I'm gonna do and actually do it, because that's how streams work. I can't just talk about playing Genshin for 2 hours, I have to actually play Genshin for 2 hours. Because I'm pretty sure just hearing me talk for 2 hours... I was about to say 2 hours straight, but then I remembered I'm not straight, so I can't do anything straight by default. But yeah. Really quickly, I just need to show this off because this did happen off camera, and I briefly mentioned it earlier today, but my husband now has a constellation. Which now means he can do this 3 times. And it's great. So I have to wait until 2 days later, which means time travel. Sorry, I need to check phone notification things. Anywho's,
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet up again. Let's head to Eugene Terrace.
yeah. To Eugene Terrace we go. So I'm gonna go over here. I don't know if to have... Just to kind of, go off topic, especially because I don't really mention music a whole lot, I've been listening to a lot of Vocaloid tracks this week. I'm not entirely sure why, but I've been listening to a lot of them. Back in here. Okay, I'm just gonna punch. There we go. Just really quickly, I know I'm delaying completing the quest, but Look how pretty this is. All the lanterns floating up into the air. So pretty. Anyways.
Whoa, everyone's here already.
Hey Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Liyue Harbor. That's
Also, my
concerning.
cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
So it's definitely a more widespread issue.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
Seems like it. As long as we solve the core problem, the veteran people's bodies will dissipate and they'll make a speedy recovery. The good news is that thanks to the Tianquan's efforts, we now have the locations of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Nice. Tonight we will deploy the Rite and set up a Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the fetter. Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, the secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of fetter will escape its grasp. Oh, you're just opening a thing of little bites. It's gonna be the biggest purification. The biggest? That's quite the tall order. We're all accounted for. We already knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Pitching is already set out for the Gate of Life in Yilong Wharf. Ganyu is heading to the Gate of Concealment. Beta has the Gate of Fright, and Yelong will tackle the Gate of Injury. Gate of Terrain, and Xiao's already there. Chi-Chi and Baiju are in Jingsa Village. And the last gate's right here.
What about the final gate?
The Gate of Death at Wulong Hill, which has Hu Tao written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
Yeah, it kind of seems like we were late to class today. Boo.
Yeah, people are always saying 8 gates when they mean 9. It happens all the time, right?
I think that's just wishful thinking. Nope, not in my experience. Yeah, if you have to take a gate, go steal the Tianquans instead. I appreciate your eagerness to help, and as it happens, Miss Lanyan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Wait, so Director Who does need me for something? I went ahead and told him I'd be stealing you for a little while. Alright. That's true. This is the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to, otherwise she'd have to set out for Wulong Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
No, that's kind of nice of her. Since Thomas Tide already asked the Tianquan to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. Alright, so she already planned for this. Alright. Alright. Thank you once again for the boop. Okay. Let's see where we need to go. Okay, that's really close. Probably take a shortcut through here. Okay, there we go. the pharmacy now? Yeah, this is literally Boo Boo Pharmacy. Didn't she say that Baiju and Chi-Chi had already left? Guess we'll see. Oh, yep, they have not left yet. Hutao, Traveler, and Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We are just about to set out for Chinksa Village. I guess we caught you. Just in time then. We're here to deliver some fortune coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today.
Oh yeah, because the two have a rivalry. That's fair. That's right, because Baiju's a doctor, which means that he keeps people alive for longer, which takes away from Hutao's business as a funeral director, and vice versa. I continuously forget that detail, and every time I'm reminded it makes me laugh.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baishu. In terms of your peskiness, I mean. So I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me. Yeah, see? The sun symbol symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door, so you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. I see, Director Who's hoping that you got a business. That's so mean. A cross symbol. Representing growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. Ooh. That is pretty thoughtful. This peace symbol coin is for you. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places the next time you go herb gathering. If anything were to happen to you, poor Mr. Baishu would be in a real pickle, because he'd have no one to study the secrets of immortality from. And so I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bear you if I don't know where you are.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
Yeah, that did happen last time. Yeah. Chi-Chi was ready to fall asleep. I'm a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Gotta admire the kid's determination. Bad fetter, I don't like it. It can make people sick and then Baiju has to heal them. It can also make people die, and then they have to get buried by Hutao. Too much trouble. Chi-Chi's a bane. Don't worry, Chi-Chi, tonight we'll solve the problem once and for all. Right? We won't overstay our welcome.
One moment, Director Who.
What's wrong? Huh? Wait, what are you doing? What is he doing? Ah, so the secret art even works when there's no illness present. Seems like a sizable step forward for Baiju's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Just looks like he's made quite a bit of development on that. Hopefully not at a detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
Alright, well said. Okay, this time I really am leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hutao.
Where to next?
Oh, we're gonna see Yunjin. Does that mean we will also get to see Geodaddy? I mean, Zhongwei. I said nothing. I definitely did not call Zhongli Geodaddy again. I mean, I never called him that. What are you talking about? Anyways. Ah, Yunjin. Huh? Hu Tao, what brings you here? Oh, and Traveler and Paimon too. Is this about the other day? I swear, I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to figure out where you'd gone. No, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend. Assuming that's alright with you? Oh, yeah, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yay. Yep. Take a look. What are these? The fortune coins are engraved with the yardstick symbol. One for you and one for Xinyan. You're the top performing artist in all of Liyue Harbor, and I wish you success beyond measure. Could you pass Xinyan's coin to her for me? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Yutao. I really appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening? I'd love to, but unfortunately I won't make it to the lantern display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Ah, right. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announced they'll be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame to dispel the smog. Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You're a sharp one, Yunjin. Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous? Technically, but only a teeny tiny little bit. The Traveler will back me up on that. Yeah, she's right. Are you sure? Oh, come on, Yunjin. I get that you won't take my word for it, but if you can't trust the Traveler, who can you trust? I ain't an idiot like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing the Sanctification of Tao for you right now? Does that sound good? That's nice of you, but since you're offering, I'd rather hear a certain other tune instead.
What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
Is this supposed to be flirting? The opera version of the Hillitune, we made a bet and agreed that whoever lost had to sing lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Yunjin's spectacular operatic version of the Hillitune. Oh gosh. I'll sing it for you after the show tonight. She's really insistent. Agents above.
Yay! Operatic hilly tune! Let's go!
Glad I tracked you out. Good grief. It was a truly unique performance. Thanks for indulging me, you're a star. We should head off now, as I still have one person to give a fortune coin to. Oh, my nose itches. Blah. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not, but that thought right out of your head. Alright, then whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me again, and I'll sing the Sanctification of Tao for you. Let me rephrase. Hu Tao, Traveler, promise me you'll come and see me perform someday soon, okay? Sure.
Where should we go next?
Alright, next stop is probably Xiangling, considering that the quest marker is right near Wanmin Restaurant. Yep. She has a new outfit! It's so cute!
Whoa! You got a new outfit too? You look amazing,
She has the
Xiangling.
drip. I'm so wanting to gag at the fact that I just said that. What does that say about my taste, hint, hint?
Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
I see, so it's a gift from Hutao. Thank you, gift, technically. I sought out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Xiangling. So you talked to Chiori. Was that her name, Chiori?
Her work is incredible, especially this Globa hat.
I think
It's
I think
just
her
as
name
cute
is
as the
Chiori.
real
My memory's
Globa.
starting to fade on that.
It's great seeing both of you together.
Especially 'cause she
dressed
doesn't
in
have
your
a
new
lot of,
outfits. You almost look like sisters.
She doesn't show up a lot. That's a given. Oh, also, Xiangling, I got you a little something else too. It's a fortune coin. This career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength, and may the Wanmin restaurant get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger.
I don't know, Hu Tao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. I've got 2 more. A family fortunate one for Xingqiu, and a spirit and figure one for Chongyun. I believe they've already left for Shenyu Vale, so could you pass them on when they get back?
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
Not really. Because she does have a job to do. Because I've got to work tonight and I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
And technically, we're involved too. Though I'm not entirely sure to what degree. That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Xingqiu's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Yingar's boyfriend will be as right as rain.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't
My
had that
feet
meal
feel
together.
weird because I've been
I
wearing
bet
shoes
you
all
barely
day.
had a moment to breathe.
There.
Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing, sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
Yeah, because he... I promise. The Traveler will hold me to it.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Mission accepted. Right, then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later, Xiangling.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a...
Alright, so the next stop's over here. I think it'll just be faster if we teleport up here and then glide over from there. But of course, surely I didn't think I'd forgotten about you.
Oh, you got some for us too?
Obviously, come on, let's head to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So Hu Tao got some coins for us. That was nice of her. And hopefully I'll still have enough time to get Xiangling's outfit. I'm not 100% if I'll be able. But we'll see.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! What fortune are we gonna get?
Calm yourself. Give me a second. Aha! Found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
Yeah, I think I recognize that one. It's a treasure symbol. I wish for you is that you'll always have an endless supply of more, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
Wow, you
How
got
fitting.
Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao. Thank you so much.
Hey. Don't worry, haven't forgotten you. Just give me a moment, I'll be right back.
Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
Because I'll be working tonight. I've always been very serious when it comes to work. Oh? Is her hat a bit different? Oh yeah, her hat is a little different, because in her normal outfit there's like a little red thing on there, if I remember right.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
Yeah, it is. Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree that I planted myself. You have countless friends in Liyue Harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins. I wanted to give you something different, something that will remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
Me neither. Is Genshin actually gonna kill off a playable character? Okay, then I'll rephrase. Something you can take a look at whenever you miss me. You quite literally just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going through that. I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is I can't be your side I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gonna be times when we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
Oh, we got a fortune coin for her too. Wait, that sigil, is this one of the fabled Rex coins?
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although, probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
One, Paimon, stop mocking my man. Second, he did say that it wasn't like a genuine Rex coin. Though it was given to us by Rex Lapis himself.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Wow, this is a really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe, don't you worry. That just makes me worry more. But fine. Anyway, it's getting late and I have a few things to get ready before I head out to Wuwan Hill. Besides, you should probably get back to Yujing Terrace now. I know the Tianchuan's still waiting for you. Please be careful. Don't worry, I got this.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Yeah. Got it. See ya. Bye-bye, Hu Tao. It was so nice to spend this time with you. Oh, well, speak of the devil and he shall appear. Here comes Rex Lapis himself. Oh, what brings you here? No tea drinking today? It would be unbecoming of me to sip tea in leisure while my employer toils alone. Aha, so you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind, Director? Throughout our history, we fought off many existential threat with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just have to rise to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it'll go. But if I know one thing, it's that I must drive death back where it came from. Oh, also, the Traveler gave me a special fortune coin. Apparently it's one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me, though, so I'd appreciate your second opinion. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune and may offer some use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to the Traveler for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? The Traveler reached Natlin and took a trip to the Land of the Dead while there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. He's made it this far unscathed, so clearly he's blessed with good fortune. But his journey will only get more dangerous with each step, and that worries me. That is true, considering the next nation on the list is Snezhnaya, which is quite literally Fatui territory. Not quite the best of ideas to go in. with the big procession. So if there's a chance this Rex coin really can keep a person safe, I want to make sure that person is the Traveler. You make good points, Director, but have you considered that the Traveler perhaps has had similar wishes for you? That's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. If worst comes to worst and I don't make it back, I don't want the Traveler to find out this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets him? What if he feels like it's all his fault? I couldn't bear to see him like that. You know what I mean, right, Junli? I fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of this coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments. It's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being too attached is a fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's a vice that's all too easy to fall prey to. But this time, I must not repeat my dad's mistake. That is what's most important here. Alright, since we're this far in, I might as well tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant, because you'll be the 78th director of the Wangshen Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, Director. I fear there's no one who could hope to take your place. Live in life and die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting the inevitable. But resisting the inevitable is so fun. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the rest of that saying. Follow your heart and do what you can. I understand. Alright. It's almost time. I should get going. It's a really beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. A butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet for fear of the ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance at that carmine hue, she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal rest, as she sets the floral incense ablaze. The lone butterfly left, but not without a trace, of fragrance remained, her butterfly's embrace. But yeah, the live in life and dying death thing is honestly a little bit inspirational, and I kind of have my own version of that. Where in like really tense moments, I'll say victory in life and honor in death.
Ningguang Guanyin, we're back. So what did you want
Which
to
pretty
discuss?
much means if you succeed, hey, congrats. If you didn't, hey, at least you gave it your best shot, and you will learn from the experience.
Remember how I
Alright,
wrote a letter
Lanyan.
back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Excuse me. What was the
Oh,
reply?
Paimon remembers. So was Hu Tao right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library.
Just great. So we don't have a definitive answer on if
But
her
given
dad
that
needs
the
to
array
sacrifice
gets its power
herself.
from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
What does that mean? Basically, it looks likely that the obfuscation of one person is mandatory, because we can't violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gate of Death will be used to suppress the Fetter this time, which is Director Who's Gate.
So, you're saying Hu Tao has to die?
Alright, I guess Genshin is doing the unthinkable. They're actually killing off a playable character. Well dang. Then again, the last few times that we saw a playable character die in this game, they were saved at the last moment. In the Chasm, Xiao was saved by Zhongli. In Stream Froze. in Fontaine, Navia was saved by us. Whenever there's like a bunch of death flags on a character in this game, someone jumps in at the last moment to save them. That's always been the case, and I highly doubt they're gonna change that now. Especially because the last time it was us.
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Who's life.
Told you so.
See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm.
That's kinda cool.
With the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the Fetter Blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. Kuching, Ganyu, my husband, Chichi, Beto, Yelan, Lanyard, and I will each hold a rattan figure. Today's Liyue draws its strength from unity. That is how we quell an ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis, and that is why we cannot let the Wangsheng funeral parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Makes sense. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the Fetter is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast. We would like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we will by no means count me in.
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
Give me one of those figures. Scratch that. Give me like 6 of them. I never doubted that for a
Then
second.
please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now.
You know what? That works. Because the more people that are linked to the array, the less Fetter each
What's
individual
going on?
person is going to have to... What
This
went
doesn't
wrong?
make any sense.
What's wrong?
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
Shoot. Well, that's concerning. How can this be? What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array. By using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler. Almost as if they believe he doesn't exist.
I mean, we are a descender, which means we're not native to this world. So maybe that's why?
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines don't contain any information about me. Is that so? Then perhaps this is simply the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Can we find some other way?
I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to send out another letter. The lantern display will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release the Traveler from this duty. We must hope that we will be able to share the burden on Director Who's shoulders, and we must have faith that she will return triumphant. Alright, here's hoping. After leaving Yujing Terrace, you spent some time staring at the Hu Tao Rotan figure in your hands in dejected silence. You know, I guess we really... I guess the Traveler really wanted to get involved. Boo. Well. Such is the cruelty of fate, I guess. before you know it, you've ended up in front of the Wangshan funeral parlor again. Okay. Nope, we're still holding the plum branch.
It's
Well.
already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
We probably should, yeah. Ah, well. Yeah, let's celebrate the Lantern Rite. Oh my gosh, this this view looks so strange. Whatever. Paimon, why are you so far ahead of us? We're locked to walking. Whatever. Hurry, the Lantern Rite celebrations are about to begin. You don't want to miss Miss Yoon's opening show. Slow down, Yanfei, otherwise you're going to fall.
There are so many people. And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hutao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping that too. Xinyan, over here, Hutao asked me to give you this fortune coin. Wow, she got this for me, so where did she go?
Lady Tianquan, the Gate of Initiation is now ready. We are good to go.
Right. Looks like we're activating the array. Thank you. Won't be long now. Director Hu, good luck to us both. Oh, there's still more dialogue. Happy Lantern Rite.
How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
I'm not sure. Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah.
Really does know
How
everything.
do you know
Dang.
that, though?
In fact, I've been waiting here for some time now. Would you be able to connect me? Since the issue lies with the Traveler's unique constitution, I'm afraid I will be of no help.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer. Then why were you waiting for us?
The director asked me to return this Rex coin to the Traveler. It's a gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes you safe passage in your future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose that will be up to her.
That's not good enough. Surely there's gotta be something we can do.
As it happens, there's one thing that comes to mind. Namely, if the 7 and 8 gates method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same must also be true of the obfuscation process. But since you can't connect to the ley lines, do you see what that implies? I'm not entirely sure what you're implying. The Lantern Rite is about to begin. My dear compatriots,
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang.
Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
I guess she is.
It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Ming Xiao lantern.
As we stand beneath this lantern-lit night sky, I would like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebears. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil, and for peace to prevail in our nation. Right, guess it's cutscene time.
almost out. Did we fail?
Did it work?
Okay. I believe it was a success, but...
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Director Who's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore.
Uh-oh.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's... what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Huh? Where'd the traveler go?
I don't know. It would seem he had something of a breakthrough, so I sent him on his way.
A breakthrough? About what?
I guess we're gonna find out. Domain time. Let's see. And there's the figure. If I can't connect to the ley lines, I can't be obfuscated by them either. That means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array and no one has to get sacrificed. As long as I can find her, that is. That's true. Oh yeah, I forgot we can walk on the clouds here. Forgot about that detail. Oh well. I will be blessed by Alan's fire. Alright. Let's keep going. Or let's head back. with this one. I got confused. Oh, I guess that's our destination over there. But yeah, Ether does have a point in terms of the fact that we can't be obfuscated by the ley lines if the ley lines don't know we exist. She's not here, but these are her things, including her weapon. The fissures on the tree. That crooked tree in the center of the border looks just like this year's Mingxia lantern. There are some cracks in the middle of the trunk. They seem to lead somewhere far away. Something just flew out of your bag. Oh, it's the plum branch. Oh, I guess we're playing as Hu Tao now. Kind of.
Promise you won't stand us up this time? Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Xiangling's a riot. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. Cross over to the other side towards the next life. Oh, wow. Wait, did they update the... They did. They did update the model. It's where she doesn't have the plum branch. Interesting. It's kind of a cool detail. But yeah, we got no plum branch anywhere on her hat. The attention to details, very impressive. Grandpa and Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? How did I do as director, huh? Did I do the Wangshen funeral parlor proud? Did I do the parlor proud? Ugh, I just realized I muted way too early.
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the best.
Good, then I can join you with no regrets.
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
I've missed you too, but are you saying you're not here to bring me into the afterlife?
Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes, the day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
And she's back with the living. And we switched to Geo for the cutscene. There we go. What I predicted would happen, happened. Tee-hee.
You're finally awake! How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
What happened?
You've been asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick!
Goodness.
Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
When did I get here?
The Night of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine. That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
It was a bit of an emergency.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing. You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhangli, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
I'm guessing Xiao probably came to visit to fret over our unconscious body, considering how protective he is of us. Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time.
Oh wow. I mean, that does kind of make sense.
Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Alright, let's go say hi to Hu Tao, I guess. And see what's up. Good, if you have the energy to joke around, it means you're making a good recovery. I'm so glad. Looks like I could stop worrying now. Welcome back. Don't be silly, it's just the two of us here. You really want to talk in glib pleasantries? Because I can outglib you any day of the week if that's how you want to do this. How are you holding up? I'm doing great. Thanks for starting someone. Baiju gave me a checkup too. How ironic. You look remarkably well too, considering what you went through. But are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You'll only make things worse if you power through before you're fully healed. I'll be fine. Well, I sure hope so. You know, I was really surprised you came to rescue me. You took such a huge risk. When did you become so reckless? I learned from the best director who. Look at that face. Thank you for the boop, Elle. Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? Let's see what's ever doing at this hour. And that lady over there hurt you. Oh yeah, there's like a pair of Right, how about you? I'm very tired, but otherwise alright. But yeah, it's a it's a common thread during each lantern rite that there's two people from the Fitsui that are, I guess, in love, and they'll always be seen near each other. And it is honestly so adorable. Such a marvelous view really puts me in a poetic mood. Oh. As fresh festivities fill the streets, while lanterns light the sky like countless times before. I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day I receive the gift of life once more. I like that. Thank you, Traveler. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite. Sam took like a 3-hour nap and I'm ready to go back to bed. At least you can take naps. Naps are a luxury that have been denied me for years. Wait, do we have a part 4? Oh my goodness, we have a part 4. Thanks to everyone's efforts, the border crisis has finally been resolved. It seems that Xiangling has something she wants to talk to you about. If my family let me, that's fair. I mean, for me, my body just completely denies me the luxury of naps. And it is very, very, very annoying. Excuse me. But yeah, the moments I am able to get sleep are very, very precious. And it's really interesting because my body has really learned to budget itself. Oh no, naps are the best. I want to be able to take naps. Naps sound amazing. Like, trust me, if there was one thing I could trade, like any one of the cool benefits I have of being me, I would trade one of those benefits for the ability to nap. Because it's quite literally the case where when I'm awake, I am awake. Like, it is almost impossible for me to fall asleep until the sun goes down. And it's not great. Because whatever amount of sleep I get during the night, that's how much energy I get for the entire day. So if I only get like 3-4 hours of sleep, I only have 3-4 hours worth of sleep regained energy to use throughout the entire day, and it stinks.
Oh, hey,
Hello, Xiangling.
What's up?
Oh, looks like she's back to her normal outfit.
You know what's up. Our get-together, of course.
Yes, finally time for that meal.
Yeah! You are free, right? You are not getting out of this without a very good reason.
No, it cost $20.
We're not the ones who held it up. That was Hotel. Yeah, tell me about it.
If you get that joke,
She
please don't
thinks
explain it
being a
in
director
the chat.
gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her.
Yeah, I have to drag her here kicking and screaming.
Who's we? Shincho and I. He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he
That'd
never
never
had
be
the
enough for me. I
time.
normally get like 4 to 5 hours a night. Yeah, that's the very thing. Like, for me, it's like 3 to 4, like, for me, it's like 4 hours on a good night. Normally, it's less than that. It is terrible.
But
Then again, I'm on
amazingly,
that content
on the
creator
night
sleep
of the
schedule,
lantern
so
rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up.
it's
Shincho was
literally a
thrilled.
thing
And he was finally able to leave the house. So we
where
met up
content
right
creators
away
just
and
have
made a plan.
extremely whacked out sleep schedules. So, for those at home who are considering content creation, get ready to not get a lot of sleep anymore. That is one of the main trade-offs. You get to post cool / funny / possibly cringe videos on the internet whenever you want, but you don't get a lot of sleep in exchange. It's a little bit
So
annoying.
his great-grandfather's gonna be alright?
Come out, no sleep for the week.
Yup. They had a doctor to take a look and everything.
Yeah.
He'll be just fine.
Pretty much. No rest for the wicked.
According to Shincho, his great-grandfather has been eating like paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion. Well, that's good news. But somehow doesn't paint Paimon in the best light.
I mean, is she wrong, though?
Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret.
I like the sound of that.
Well said, Xiangling.
And all because I have my own pair of
that
chopsticks.
attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today.
For real? How come I'm only hearing this for the first time?
Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't lick your chopsticks. What was it?
More like sleep sleep is for the weak, I should say.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Save it for the dinner table, Paimon.
That's definitely a phrase I've heard before. Dozens of times. Mainly from a certain mod, a certain short-stacked mod of mine.
Oh, no problem.
I'm not gonna name
What
any
are we gonna
names.
eat?
I'm not gonna name any names. But if you're watching this, you know who you are. Making sleep is for the weak, your dedicated mantra.
At Yulong Wharf later tonight. Shincho and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined by a special guest.
Special guest?
You'll
Who is
see
it?
when you get there.
Nice. It's not you, Al. I can assure you that.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. But she'll keep it to herself for now.
I have an idea too.
Ooh.
That face. I'm keeping it to myself too.
Well, we'll see who guessed right later tonight.
I mean, my bet is on Xiao, even though he doesn't really do social gatherings. He might still show up if he's bribed with almond tofu. Anyways, let's get a run of the money, if we please. Shoot. Come on, a little more, come on. Boop. I know, Mr. 512. I'm 6 foot even. 512 isn't a thing. It's 6 feet. I'm proud of it. It's honestly absolutely hilarious because I went through my main growth spurt when I was like, when was it? Like when I was like 14. And prior to that, my mom, when introducing me to her friends, would always call me her mini-me. So, when I turned 14, of course, I had a growth spurt and shot up like a bean sprout. So, when my mother introduced me to one of her friends, she's like, this is my mini... Oh, wait. And then she realized that I now tower over her. And she could no longer call me her mini-me because I wasn't mini. And it is a story that my mother and I tell often. Because it's funny. And like, for a good couple months, oh, it's coming. And for like a good couple months, I would like tease her hard about it. Because I was finally considered tall. But after a little bit, I kind of
gets
calmed
my
down
vote
because I
too, being my
stopped,
ancestor and everything.
I ran out of short jokes.
Oh, and
But
also
I could
the silver
tell my
swallow.
mother without getting reprimanded. You give off real 512 energy though. I'm not even sure what 512 energy is. In that case, I'd have to nominate the two sages of Genshin. It's always the ones who live in seclusion and never show their skill who turn out to be the most powerful of all. That makes sense. If this were a martial arts novel, I'd agree with you. Yeah, Mr. Novelist. But unfortunately, after reading Moonlit Bamboo Forest, I'm convinced that the title should go to the White Horse of the Three Immortals. She's gotta be hiding some kind of secret.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai Angler's rod wielding techniques.
That is true. Actually, fun fact, stream froze. Fun fact, both Keqing and Chi-Chi have very similar sword fighting techniques. It's just that Chi-Chi's version of it, with her being a zombie, is older. It's like an older style of, yeah, it's an older style compared to Keqing's. Yeah, so they say, but I mean, fishing just seems kind of lame in this context. Although it's more common than you think it's more common than you might think for anglers to be more than what they seem. Hey, you're all wrong. The greatest of all were obviously Old Man Wu Wong and the Lone Butterfly. Without them, there would be no Wangshen funeral parlor today. Hard to argue with that.
Oh, everyone's here already.
Kinda seems like it. Hello, hello.
Hutao, you're back.
Hey, does the branch again. Well, notice Paimon. He has added another plum branch.
So now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches. But, anyway, what are you all up to?
We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts.
Well, kind of. An open-ended debate, maybe. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right. The only way you can settle a question like this would be with those special goggles they have in light novels, where you can read someone's power level just by looking at them. We know a device that can do something similar. It's in Herta's space shit.
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels?
I don't know what they do on their dates. He very well could have. They might be going on reading dates, I don't know. Welcome, traveler. My family told me that you and Hu Tao performed a very risky ceremony and cured a great-grandfather's illness in the process. We did indeed, and I'm proud of it. I cannot thank you enough for your efforts. No matter what kind of trouble you may encounter in the future, you will always find a helping hand at the famed Commerce Guild. It was a bit of a team effort. Yeah, I know. My father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. Why go to all that trouble, Xingqiu? Save yourself the effort and just admit to me here and now that the strongest of the 8 adepts are the Lone Butterfly and Old Man Wulong, then we'll be square.
Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now, so let's eat. Paimon, you're up. It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone.
Putting poor Paimon on the spot.
Okay, one sec. It's like always eat to your heart's content, lest your. What was the rest again?
Lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
Ah, right. Yeah, that's it.
Well, Paimon, you can't stumble through a motto you live by. It's bad luck. It'll make your life full of stumbling blocks, too. Come on, you can do it. One more time from the top.
Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
There we go.
So is it time to dig in now? Paimon, did you forget about our special guest?
Yeah, who is the special guest, actually?
Oh, right! Paimon remembers now. Actually, Paimon guessed who it is already, but
Let's see who it is.
No point in saying it out loud or anything.
You don't sound confident. You don't have a clue who it is, do you?
Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's...
Oh, Yunjin. That's right.
You know who.
Correct, it's our very own Yunjin. So you haven't forgotten what she said last time. Yeah, she said she was going to sing for us. Oh, she's taking the stage.
Whoa! Isn't that the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
My initial guess for the special guest was Xiao, but Yunjin does kind of make sense.
Amazing. I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
That's so nice! She's doing a whole new performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
Cough, cough, Hu Tao. That was a lovely performance. What a way to end this year's Lantern Rite. But yeah, it still holds true that by the time that this is transferred over, this will be oh, whoop. There's our Pookie. You should have gone with the Traveler into the border that day. I get that you care about the Traveler's well-being, but the fact is it wouldn't have helped. I'd have just been an extra liability if something went wrong. Besides, Ningguang changed the plan and sent me to the chasm instead. I can't be in two places at once. If you're not happy about it, why don't you file a complaint at Yujing Terrace? And report the Tianquan to the Tianquan? Actually, I was thinking the Yuheng. She's not afraid of a confrontation. Forget it. I'll let it go since everyone's fine. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Xiao is so protective over us. And it is both so sweet and so funny at the same time. Because he's all like, oh no, I can't get close to people, it'll put people in danger. Yet he's constantly wanting to be by the Traveler's side. All of Leo is a fine location. That's true. Well said. And I told you. I told you that his favorite dish would come into play somehow. Which makes me wonder, does Xiao get cavities from eating all that all-in tofu? Thanks to Director Hill, the Traveler disaster was averted, but we still do not know what caused the crisis in the first place. I know you're well informed, Captain, so I trust that you are aware that recently the nation of Natlan has recently endured some major events relating to the ley lines and to the issues of life and death. It makes me wonder whether these events might somehow be connected on a deeper level. If they are, then this will be bigger than just Lieba and Natlan. I'll send word to my business partners, and keep an eye out for any similar incidents in other nations. Right now, though, I say, put those worries to one side and focus on enjoying these stunning sights before they disappear for another year. But of course, you don't need to teach me about work-life balance. I'm no Kuching. Is that right? Well then, why are you wearing that same old hairpin? Didn't I tell you to use my pay to buy yourself a new one? I wouldn't dare touch Captain Beto's Mora without final confirmation. What if you had been speaking in jest? I'd never hear the end of it. Do I really have to go pick one out for you? Alright. Suits me. Let's go take a stroll through the fair. Well done. When did our straight-talking captain learn to read between the lines, That's enough. Are you coming or not? Why not? Let's go. Still working on you? Sorry it's been so busy. Huh? Oh, Kuching. No, it's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. The Traveler and Director Who are the real stars this year. That's no reason to diminish your own contribution. Of course they were the biggest heroes. But we played our part and played it well. The Ministry of Civil Affairs responded at record speed, did we not? Even though on the surface this incident looks negligible compared to the disasters of the Archon War, it was a very close call. Things could have been unimaginably worse had we not found a solution. You're right. Actually, I have a question about the 7 and 8 gates method we ended up using. How come I've never seen any records of it in the Yohai Pavilion before? Oh, you want to know about the origins of the array? Ningguang made the whole thing up. What? I'm joking. In truth, a letter with all the critical information suddenly appeared in Yujing Terrace on the day we needed it. Even Yelan was unable to track down where it came from. Wait, the info just appeared out of thin air? Then wasn't that a bit of a risky strategy on Ningguang's part? It may appear that way, but if you think about it carefully, everything slowly starts to make sense. How many people in all of Liyue could know about both the crisis and the secret art, while also possessing the ability to deliver a letter without leaving a trace? Of course it was them. Of course it was Cloud Retainer and the other Adepti. That makes a lot of sense, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I think that's the general end of the quest. Oh, nope, there's still more. That young lass from the Wangshen funeral parlor is rather impressive. Once curiosity was piqued when Rex Lapis chose to serve as her consultant, but only now does one understand the true intent behind his decision. Agreed, and yet what a rare delight it is to hear such effusive praise from you, Cloud Retainer. Rare? Pray elaborate a little further.
In the past, you may have uttered something to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances.
One would never deride others as a mean of praising one's own children. The Wangsheng lass displayed great determination and fortitude. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise? It certainly does, and she's not the first. I've lived in Liyue Harbor for a long time now, and I can tell you that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has produced generation upon generation of outstanding directors. Streetward Rambler speaks true. The god Tao Du was not our friend, but neither was he our enemy. Had he not cared greatly for all living things, and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld. Not even eight Adepti would have been able to overpower him, much less the 8 Adepts. When he became the Border, he likely never imagined that mortals would preserve and maintain his new form this far into the future.
With all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me.
Oh? The director's surname is Hu, and her given name is Tao. Hu, as in our word for butterfly, yes? No, Hu as in mischief maker. Then Tao must likewise be the Tao that means mischief in our tongue. Meh. No, it is in fact the same Tao as appears in Tao Du.
Ah, so Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in Tao Du. A fine name. Fitting indeed.
No, Hu as in mischief maker, incessant pestering and wanton gluttony.
I say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
The clue is in the name. If you wish to change yours from Mountain Shaper, Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker be my guest. Why not have some tea? This is the rare spirit sprout cultivar that Rex Lapis brought back all the way from Jingsa Village. It'd be a shame to miss out. May there be many more good tea to share in the coming year. I am sure there shall be. Tea's really good. It's underrated. Man, that was fun. There we go. Oh, we have new envelopes. One from Genshin. And the other one is from Hutao, of course. Witnessing you swoop in like a heaven-sent hero, even I was left speechless. If it wasn't for you, who knows what might have happened. My consultants of mine's been pestering me to take my medicine again, so I'd better go deal with them. Zhongli. But yeah, I'll see if I can get Xiangling's outfit before the event ends. I do only have 2 days though. And after this weekend, I won't have any more time. Do I have enough to end this episode with a quick wish? No, I do not. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Anyways. Rage. Let's see. Nope. No good targets. That's fine. Oh, well. Okay, hold on. Fit's very simple. Crop top, light blue t-shirt, and shorts. And also thank you for the hydrate in the boot. Anyways, that will do it for tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe. And as always, stay awesome. Sadly, no spin this time. And if you are one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live as it is happening, or you're here for the 2 weeks that it's on Twitch before I transferred over, then please be sure to drop a follow and maybe even a subscription if you haven't done so already, so we can fill those 2 meters up. Small reminder that those with Twitch Prime are able to get a free 1 month's subscription to a streamer of their choosing, so if you hadn't used that with someone else, I encourage you to use that here. And as always, long live the rebellion, and happy Lantern Rite.